Monday. Happy Easter Monday for those of you that are Christians around the world. Let's try to get my iPad going. Let's get Sienna on. See how her Easter went. How did y'all's Easter go? And I have great nephews that are 4 of them. Good morning, Jan. Happy Monday. Good morning.
Hello. I was supposed to let you see me like this. This was my Easter head.
Oh, I forgot we were supposed to do our Easter.
I couldn't get ears. I couldn't get ears, so I was like gonna go like this.
That is so true. I think my ears are in my I have like a costume tote. So I
Yeah.
have a bunch of costumes that hang, and then it's all the accessories that are in a tote. And so I should probably go check. I think I have something.
Oh, I don't have any of that.
Yeah, Jane's on here this
Kids,
morning.
kid, kids are all grown and we don't need. Well, I was hoping to see the grandkids today and then pinch their bunny ears, but I didn't see them today.
Aww. Did you have a good Easter?
It was good. Yeah, we had what did we do? Sunday went to my son's house for brekkie, and then relaxed in the afternoon,
Oh,
and
what
yeah,
is
just
Ricky?
brekkie breakfast.
Ah, Ricky, that is hilarious. I love it. I'm gonna use
Yeah, brekkie.
Ricky. I'm gonna say that to kids.
Good morning, Jane. Yeah, brekkie. So it's yeah, J42 and that's Jane.
So we went to church and it was packed, of course. I knew what you meant. She said, "Ha ha."
Bit of brekkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to church
Yeah, we
and then
yes.
went together
Yep.
and had Easter with the children. So I love Easter.
Yeah, we did I think Friday we went to the beach sort of thing. We always go to the beach. Well, not always, but sometimes. Normally Easter we camp. So we camp at a beach normally.
Yeah.
This was the first Easter we didn't, but hubby's dad was going back to Samoa, so we all hung around to give our last goodbyes and before he goes back. So
Oh,
we ended up staying around town, so which is new for us. We all
really?
felt a bit odd, especially the ones that always go camping. My sons and one of his brothers. We were like, oh, we're normally camping right now.
They did not like the new change of plans.
No, well, a few of us wanted it to go. And then on Saturday, my son's partner, she was like, should we just go? And I was like, I want to so much.
To just sneak away. You're like, it's his dad. He can deal with him.
I wanted to say goodbye. But yeah, on the Saturday, I was like, because that was just the Friday we spent time. So on the Saturday, I was like, should we? But we didn't.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Next time.
Next time. Good morning, planner and paper.
Kate. Oh, Kate got my edits back to me way sooner than she said she was going to get her edits back to me. So it was great. Is
Nice.
that the format for now?
Is that what you're working? Oh, so that's you already got them back and it's already shipped over there.
Yeah, I went through them. Oh, today I didn't get off my laptop. I was just like,
That's awesome.
so yeah. So they're at my formatters, which is AJ, which is she's already onto it because she said, oh, it's a holiday here, so I'll get onto it now. So I was like, yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So I might have my EPUB version tonight. She said, well, her night, which might be my tomorrow morning,
Whoa.
and I can put it up for my aunt. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, because and so you could have it by your May
Maybe.
conference.
I'm starting to get excited, but I do have a backup. I have a little sign that is my backup, so
Mm-hmm. Cool, cool,
just in case.
cool. Um, I got my edits all back from Jessica, and I've been going through them, and I'm just like, whoo, because some of it's changing the storyline, and I'm just like, oh no. So, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I have been going through those, and I kind of like, well, I think I threw it around here somewhere. I printed them out, and I was like, okay, this chunk, these paragraphs are like one problem, and this is like these paragraphs are the second problem. So I think I have like 10 major problems. I'm like, oh, I didn't work on it at all this weekend because the children had, we had a Good Friday, and then today is Easter
Yeah.
Monday, so they're off, and so we've pretty much just run around and had fun all weekend, and I did not work one bit on those edits, and I think because I was sad for me and avoiding them.
But sometimes you need to like I know I do. When Jess sends them back, I need a day to absorb, deal, and then go into again. Like, because sometimes I go. The last two times I've been pretty good because I've been focused. But sometimes when I get them, I'm like, nah, it's not moving. No, I'm not changing that. But then I go over it, go over it, go over it, and go, damn it, she's right.
I know. I'm stuck because she has some like, I feel that there's a couple that are major changes, and I'm just like, I don't know how to go back and, because if you change
I know because your
the
brain
middle,
can't. It's like a
yeah, like the story's already written in your mind, and so if I go back, and some of them are kind of high up in the middle, you have to change everything that comes after, and I'm just like, whoa. So
yeah. Yeah, they're hard. They're hard ones because I agree. I find that really difficult because my brain's already set on the story,
yes, yes,
and I some people can change chapters around. Like this chapter should come before this chapter, and I had that in this book, which was a really hard thing for my brain to get around it. Like the dyslexia side of me, I couldn't. And when I did end up putting that piece where it needed to be, I had to read it over 100 times, over and over again, like the chapter before and the chapter
right,
after, just so it would get set in my head to see if it worked. It was,
right.
yeah. But anyway,
Yeah, Jane said the finer details are okay, but those majors are a killer. It's
ridiculous.
true
Yeah,
that
I agree. I agree.
in your mind the story is set. So when they come in and look at it from another angle, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, enough belly aching from me because you gotta freaking do it in order to get this book out. So suck it up, Buttercup. That's my pep talk. And train the brain. So right. Hey,
Oh gosh, yeah.
Kate, what are y'all
No,
working on today?
that's good. Yeah, training brain. I've caught up book four again, so I'm working on my well, I don't know if it is going to be book. Well, it is book four, but it's sort of different to the Angels of Fury. So, because technically, two of the extras are in it, and one's like a contractor, and he's not part of Angels of Fury, and she's semi involved with Angels of Fury, but not really.
Oh,
Well, she is. I don't
okay.
know.
So let me ask you this.
So,
Are you introducing a new character that could be a crossover into another series?
yes. That's what
Ah,
this is. Yes.
love it. I did that
So
at the.
I introduced him at the end of book three, or through book three,
Mm-hmm.
and he just became the perfect person for one of the girls that were found early on. So
Oh,
yeah,
great. I like a little bit of Easter eggs all the way through.
yes. So it's good. It's very good. So I'm excited about this. Well, I was really excited about book three, and I had the best comment from Kate. So she's gone through three of my books with me. This will be the third, and she was like, she's liked watching my journey and the way I've really evolved with how I'm writing and how I've done things. And it really, you thrive to build your craft. Yeah. So it was a really cool compliment. So I enjoyed that.
Oh,
Made me get back and go, I'm writing this one now. I've got to get better.
I know, but sometimes it's like, to me, it's like double dutch jump rope, where you have the two ropes going in. Sometimes you just have to find like the rhythm of the ropes before you can jump in and not get clobbered on the head. And I feel that's
I know, put one of those shakes in.
yeah, I feel like that's writing. I feel like writing is like getting the rhythm of, the ropes for your, not only you as a writer, but you as in that story.
Yeah, I agree. But also I think you learn like language, body beats. Like when I first did book one, I knew a little bit about body beats and um, all the other bits of language to sort of make a manuscript stronger, but you just don't always get it until you keep going, and then yeah, you sort of choose, better words.
Oh yeah. Sienna's found her groove. Book three was so good. And Jane said, that's a great analogy. Yeah, if you've ever done double Dutch jump rope, you
Yes,
understand.
I agree. Actually, that was really good. It was a very good analogy.
I don't know. To me,
Because
that's
I was
always,
that one when you do double dutch and they do that little thing. That was me with the first and second book.
um, you're not supposed to do that little thing where you hammer people on the head with a rope. Sienna was mean on the playground. Obviously, she was the mean girl. I did the same thing at the end of
Never.
Pin Throttle. I introduced a character, and I didn't tell Jessica, and so it was an epilogue. And she's like, "Wait, wait, 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 wait! Is this a new character for a new series? Are you doing a crossover?" And I was like, "Yes." So I was so
It's good.
smart that day. Now I haven't been smart since, but I was smart that day.
I like that. That's funny. Yeah, that was me with this because when I said to Jessica that I wanted to sort of go into the mafia, and she was like, "Whoa, back! Just break it down for me. How is this going to happen?"
I'm out. Cut. Wait.
That was her all over, yeah.
Yeah.
But I managed to get it. I got it. Now it's about still. We haven't got to the mafia yet. It's coming, but we're doing the contractor who bleeds us into the mafia.
Oh, a contractor.
Yeah.
Contracting, construction, transportation, those are all like owned by the mafia. Everybody knows that.
Yep.
Alrighty. Are you ready to get started on that
I
work?
am. I am.
I'm not. Anyway,
I've got it up. I actually read the first chapter because I wrote it ages ago. I think it was maybe 3, 4 sessions ago when Jess had my other manuscripts. I've got it up. I'm just reading what I've written so far.
yeah, to
The
get
week.
back to it.
So
Again,
otherwise I miss it.
find the
Yeah, I've got
rhythm
to
of
get
the
that.
ropes.
Yeah, start slow.
You gotta get the rhythm of the ropes going.
Do that. You know how did you used to do this to go in?
Of course you have to. You gotta be like, okay, it's coming around. It's coming around. Can I get in? Can I get in? Because once you get in, you gotta be like, it's
Yeah.
each side. Yeah. you know,
Yeah.
I want to be honest with you. We are just dating ourselves. I mean, everybody's like, they are old. They are old. No one does double dutch. Everybody's like, what are you talking about, double dutch jump rope? And you're like, what? Yeah.
Surely they do. I'm getting it out for my grandkids and we're doing it.
They're like,
And
Grandma, what?
elastics. Did you used to do elastics?
What are elastics?
A thin elastic that goes around your ankles, 2 people, and you do like the jump on top, side. I don't know.
Uh,
Do you do that?
we did jacks. Do you remember jacks?
What's
Where you'd have this
jacks?
like star metal prong things, and then you'd have like you'd bounce the ball and you pick up one jack, and then you'd bounce your little tiny ball and you pick up two jacks, and yeah.
No,
No,
not
that was
done that one. We did knuckles.
yes, cats in the cradle. Is that what it's called, Jane? That's cats in the cradle.
Maybe I really am showing my age. And maybe they're Aussie things. I don't know.
I don't know, but
The
I think
elastics is crack. Ah, the elastics is cats in the cradle. I didn't know that, Jane, but I
okay.
did do elastics.
Okay, so Jane's the English to American translator. English
Oh
to,
yeah,
I mean, Aussie to American.
yeah. So glad we have one.
Right? She knows what's up. You
Yeah.
don't. Okay, we ready?
All
25
right,
minutes
we're on.
to chat.
Yes,
Okay.
sounds good.
Well, was the chant? Oh, there was a chant
Mhm.
that went with elastics.
I
Cats.
was too busy just trying to jump on them.
I mean, we played Ford Square. You know, you had to have Ford Square. You just had to
Oh
have like
yeah,
a rubber
with the
ball.
ball.
Uh
Yeah, that's
huh. Yeah.
that. Yeah,
You know, name
I
the
like Foursquare.
dogs or kinds of
And
dogs
you
or
could
something like
play it with a basketball or a tennis ball.
that. Yeah, you can play with any kind
Yeah,
of ball.
yeah,
And we had to entertain ourselves. It was like, you know, the TV only had like 6 channels or something back then.
yeah. Three,
Yeah, and your parents wouldn't let you watch TV all day.
not
Shoot,
through
no way.
the day. Only at night. We weren't allowed to watch. Saturday morning cartoons and then
Yeah,
night time.
we gotta have exactly. And it was after the news
Yes.
that you could have a little bit
My
of a TV.
favorite show was Monkey. Did you guys get Monkey? Monkey Magic.
No,
And he used to go on a cloud.
we did not have monkey magic.
Oh, you have to look it up. It was cool.
I'm missing out.
Like keep the square or the cats go splat. Oh,
Keeping
hmm.
where cat goes splat. I don't know those.
No, I didn't know that either. I actually did not know about that. Maybe I did and it's gone, but I don't remember it.
Just
The
like
Alzheimer's is kicking
I had
in.
to make space. I put writer stuff in there, and I like pushed out all
Yes,
my
a
childhood.
lot's moved.
Exactly. Oh, so funny. Okay, are we ready? We got
All
a
right.
minute. No more delay. Here we go.
No, get on.
Get on with it. Okay, start. And I'm gonna mute. Good luck. Did I throw you off? I looked in the.
You did. I was looking and going, is it time yet? No. No. And then I looked at your clock and went, no, I've got 5 seconds. I can finish this word.
Like, don't look at it. Don't look at the screen until we're done.
I was like, that's good. Very good.
I'm
I
tired
think
today.
basically you fell over if you didn't do it correctly. Oh, that must be the elastics, I think.
Yeah.
I fell over. How'd you go?
Slow. I was doing my calendar for the week, and I'm like, so I didn't even do my edits. Hey, whatever. No, but I have this like calendar system that it's like so it's like a
I
paper
haven't done.
calendar, paper planner.
I think I need to do a calendar. I haven't done one yet.
I got this new system. Oh, and she is an Aussie. She's so adorable. Her name is Marianne
Mm.
Cresp, and she has downloadable printables. And this is my first time to use downloadable printables. Normally, I've just gone to like local craft store and bought a planner or
Yeah.
done like Erin Condren. Done that before. Because I've been all over the place. I have Notion. I've done Asana. I feel like I'm just like a paper and pen type of girl. And so I found Marianne Cresp, and she's so adorable. She has such great energy and vibes. But her system is pretty comprehensive. And when I
Mm-hmm.
it keeps me accountable. Like there's nowhere to hide from your like check mark it off. So
What's her name? I'm gonna look her up.
Marianne, and then Cresp, Cresp. So she was doing like 30 days of recording on YouTube every single day, like a video. I think she was like
Yeah.
Messy March Madness or something. And so that's how I came across her. And just she's just so soothing. You know what I mean? So I could put her on and do other things and listen along. And so I was like, oh, this is lovely. And she's in Australia. She's an Aussie.
I'm looking at her planners now.
So it's all downloadable printables. And so, but there's nowhere to hide. She has like, it's a pretty comprehensive system. So when you open the week, I'm trying to find one. Let's see. When you start her week, you have like this, like areas of, I just did the washi tape, but you have like areas of focus, like what you want to focus on this week, the wheel of life, your sleep schedule, and then down here is like
Wow.
wellness habits. So she has that every single week at the beginning, and then she has this also. So it's like morning journal, take a break. So this morning journal I use is like my wins. Like what have I done that has moved the ball forward every single day. So
Hmm.
you guys are making my heart happy. I'd be lost without my planner, of course, Kate.
I've seen your planners, Kate. You have some great planners.
Hey, who
I
do you use? I'm all over the place with my planners. I've used like every system. I've used the Passion Planner. I've used the Erin Condren. I'm in the US, so we have Michael's. I don't know if y'all have those. So that's like Happy Planner, Reflections Planner. I've used so many. I've been all over the place.
I don't use a planner. I use my calendar.
I think you use Notion though, don't you have
Yeah,
Notion?
I use Notion. I sort of use Notion, but not really properly. I just use it for my other business. But yeah, I do need to start writing a schedule because I make poor Kate and poor even Amanda or AJ and then even Jess. I'm just like, right, I'm ready. Here, have it.
I'm the same way.
Instead of this date, this will be ready.
I'm the same way. I need to get more organized on my, publishing and releasing schedule. I read
Yeah,
somewhere I think I read last night. Okay, Taylor Swift just came off this massive Eras tour, right?
yeah.
I don't even know how many cities, like 100 and something cities, 3.5 hours long were her concerts. she already, I guess she's off for the rest of 2025, deservingly so. And she has another tour coming up in 2026.
Wow.
So she said, I have my tours. And it makes sense because you have to book all these cities, right? And the logistics of all that. She has to book all of her tours and all of her albums and all her releases 2 to 3 years in advance. So because
Yeah, right.
knows I want to release 2 albums in 2026 and I want to go on a tour, she starts backing in and seeing like when does she need to write the songs and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, girl, Taylor Swift has about 5,000 million things going on more than you. And if she can do it, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. No, I'm just not that organized. But she has she doesn't do it on her own. She has a person who plans for her, who puts them in her diary for her.
I
She would
know
have somebody that does that. We don't.
that is true. My biggest problem is I see it and I'm like, I don't want to do it. But Taylor never says I don't want to do it. She's like, I gotta do it. It's just my life is full
I
for the
reckon
next 2 and 3 years.
she'd have days. I reckon she'd have days where she's like, I'm not doing it today. Everybody has those days. She'd have to have those
Yeah.
days.
But how many does she really have? Like one every now and again? I'm
No,
going to like
I
5 of them.
reckon she has them and then somebody just makes her do it.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
got that cheerleader or that bodyguard that goes, get out there.
Good.
Off you go.
Yeah. It's like what Kate's point is. Or I know you asking when can I have the book months in advance. So Kate, you're Taylor Swift, and Kate is the one that's like, Taylor, when can I
Yeah.
have that book?
She's like, hurry up, hurry up. I need it. I need it. Yeah.
No. And
She's
I'm
my
like,
deadline queen.
okay, maybe I need to have Kate as my deadline queen. That's the whole point. I'm like, Gigi, you are not as busy as Taylor Swift, for God's sakes. Okay. So you can get your schedule booked 2 years in advance and you can figure out how long it takes you to write your book and you can figure out what books are coming out. Because Lord knows you're not traveling the world performing 3.5 hours night after night at 100 something cities. Okay. So no excuses, Gigi.
Yes. No, that's funny.
Okay. Times
No.
as timekeeper.
Yes. I still think I throw it at you at the last minute though.
I'm gonna
I really need to, I'm starting to get a bit of a timeline, but not really.
okay, I want a timekeeper. I have a big ass calendar, but my stickies keep falling off because I don't do it, and then
Yeah.
they fall off because the sticky loses the stickiness.
Well, I used like there's a calendar on Story Origin where you can put your story up that you'll whip up that you're utilizing and you can say how many words you want in the whip and then you put it in each day so you know where you're at and where do you want to finish it. So I did that with book 3 and I'm thinking about putting it up with book 4 to see if I can, but I never follow it. Like I get to the point where I'll miss a few days and go, oh well.
So it's kind of like NaNoWriMo, although you heard
Yeah.
NaNoWriMo way, and I
Yes. Yeah, a bit like that.
NaNoWriMo went under. But yeah,
Yeah. I'm still lazy and I don't have that I mean I wanted to get this book done for that book event that I've got coming up in a couple of weeks, but
yeah,
I may have it ready, which is really scaring me that it might be ready. But that's
exciting.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm just waiting on AJ and then once she's done it I'm gonna see if I can get some live copies in my hand by it'll be D to D, so they won't be exciting ones, but they'll be nice. At least they'll be in my hand to sell that day. That'll be cool. And maybe I'll just put a QR code of the Amazon buy so they can buy the Amazon copy if they want to, like the EPUB. So
That's a great idea though to just have the QR code.
mm,
We'll have some
so
that I know we get picky about, paperbacks, but I don't know if everyone is as picky as we are.
at the book events they want the foiled covers, they want the painted
Oh
edges, they want something
yeah,
fancy.
those are
Yeah.
like the special editions. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And I don't have, like as I said before, I don't have that, but I have the pictures.
yeah I love those.
Yeah.
They're so
So
good.
I've got that in. I've just found my pictures. I just released them to a few people today to show people that have been, that have been part of the putting it together to see if they felt that the vibes were right. So yeah,
Do I get a preview of the
I'll
pictures?
I'll send you one.
Can I be in the inner circle too? You know, or am
You
I just
are,
here?
you are. You're in my dedication. So because if it
Oh,
wasn't for you and our sprints, it was my sprint queen.
that's so
So yes.
sweet. I was going to be on the outside looking in, but now I'm in the inner group.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, yeah, I'll put it. I changed the dedication. I always change it a little bit, but I've got so many people. I've got a good circle at the moment, so I'm really excited. I'm happy for that.
Isn't it nice? Because
So,
I've been through several vendors, and when you finally get your team, you're like, yes.
well,
You know,
see, you can see Kate seen it. Group is drill
Griffin
worthy.
is drool worthy. Drool, all caps. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. He is. He turned out perfect.
Are you ready to start?
Yeah,
Okay, so 25 minutes, 5 minute chit chat, and we will be back this Friday, back to the normal schedule. So,
we will.
yeah. All right,
All
25
right.
minutes on forward.
You look like you're pulling your teeth out.
I'm going to
You're
finish
like,
my,
damn
I'm going to do my paper planner. Yeah.
it. Right, get to your paper planner.
Okay, here we go. Start and mute. That's all. We are done.
That was fast.
I know. I saw that Jessica joined us. I don't know if she's still with us, but good morning.
Good morning, Jess.
Um,
Yes, I got very into that.
Hey, that's great. I need that to happen to me today.
You have to take the plunge. Trust yourself.
I know. Just do it. Dive
Yeah.
in. No one else can get the work done, so come on.
Yeah. I actually wrote notes. I didn't realize I put these notes up, so giving me ideas of where I was heading before I closed it down. And I just found them, and I was like, "That's right.
You're
Go with that."
like, okay, I like you, past Sienna. Thank you for doing that for future Sienna.
I never do stuff like that, so it was like, "What?"
I know. Yeah,
Hey, Jess.
twice.
Yeah, she is still here. I just saw her hi.
She's here.
Yes.
All
Did you get some
right. Well, hopefully,
edits done tonight? Yeah.
yeah, but hopefully you'll stay in the flow. I'm definitely going to be in it all day today. So um, it's a nice rainy day here. So I'm like, yeah, you can get it done.
Mm.
I
It's
know.
getting cold here, so the weather's definitely changing in Perth. So winter's coming.
Winter is coming. That
It
was my
is.
Game of Thrones reference. It was terrible. I know. Yeah,
It feels that way.
we rarely have rain in Houston, so we don't have like you'll have like a storm that just comes through and passes through, but to have like a whole rainy day doesn't exist.
Is
So I'm
it
like,
like
oh,
hum- is it like humid rain?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's that afternoon that passes through, so it heats up. And I have a friend who's Vietnamese, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, this is just like Vietnam." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that," but apparently, like the humidity is just similar to Vietnam. I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, "Yeah." And after it rains, it heats up really hot and sticky. I'm like, "Yes." And he goes, "Yeah, it's just like Vietnam."
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Yes.
righty.
No, that would be terrible. Yeah. All right. Well, you keep writing. I'm going to finish my paragraph, and I will see you Friday. And I'll
Friday
send
morning.
you
And
some sneaky pics.
yes. And I will go look at your Substack today to see how it looks.
I worked hard on that yesterday.
It's a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I still don't know if I've got it right. That's why I was like, go in and have a quick peek.
I sure can.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
All
You
right.
have a good your week, and we will see you guys with us on Friday.
Awesome.
All right. Ciao for now.
Bye.